And welcome back to the Bingeworthy Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no voice. I can't wait. This is going to be a great podcast. It's all right here. It's going to be great. We're going to have a good time. My name is Chris. I'm your host. Happy to be here with you. All of my friends. Caleb Campbell back from world traveling to Honduras this last time.
I think so. Yeah. It's been a while.
Honduras. And my friend Dustin Pete. And my friend Johnny Burkholder. No space, Johnny Burkholder. We don't know what to do with him right now. We're really deciding if we're going to keep him on. Well, I will say this. At some point, you're going to kind of hit your ceiling.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys got space jokes.
That's good. So
hey, do what you do in your, all your favorite podcasts, right? Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, do all the things. We
ding,
love,
ding, 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 ding.
For you guys to follow us. Hey, we have got a great show today. Before we do that, what's everybody? You had another trip. Tell me you watched something this time.
You know that I did not, but it turns out my wife
read a good book.
My wife does get into the occasional binge, maybe not at the speed or rate that you guys do, but she's into. Is it the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
She's in 3-ish, 4 seasons in,
wow.
and she can't stop. Every time I come in, she's like, "I just got to watch a little bit more." It's great.
Yeah.
So highly recommend it. Don't know why, but
it's in the last season. There's been a lot of advertising. It's an Amazon Prime show. It's on everything. Anytime I order something from Prime, it's on the box.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's not a laugh out loud watching stuff person. Yeah. I've heard some out that laughter, so I think it's a good sign.
I'm into it.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that. I've never seen it, but I've heard good things. Yeah. Cool. Jimmy, got anything good?
So I actually started Beef.
You got out of the hole.
Yeah, I climbed out of the reality TV vortex. Mainly because they suggested Paradise Island, and I just draw the line when it comes to islands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't do islands. It's a thing. But I started Beef based on your recommendation, and I love it so far.
How far are you in?
I'm just one episode in, to be fair. But
it took me
what
a while.
A pilot!
It took me a while to get
really.
on.
I love it. I'm definitely not going to cut anyone off in traffic ever again.
No, bro.
I love it though. I love the dynamic between the two main characters.
Yeah,
so far so good. I'm into it.
Wait, are you talking about a show?
Yeah.
You said you're finally trying Beef. I was
Beef,
like,
yeah.
Oh, you thought?
Okay, I'm back. I'm back, guys. I'm back.
My recommendation.
So I'm gonna watch it. Yeah.
It's what for dinner. It's what's for dinner.
We see it
Lots
all
of
work
beef.
together that way. Yeah. I'm into that. Dustin, you got anything good?
I'm still working my way through the last season of Better Call Saul. By the time this comes out, it'll be done.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
It's just me and my son this weekend, and so that means
So you're
I'll
gonna
have
put him in his room and go. Daddy gonna watch.
That means I'll have plenty of time
Yeah.
to watch without feeling like I'm neglecting anyone. He goes to bed at a decent hour, and we're gonna be good tonight. Though I am showing him a great movie that he's been waiting a long time to see, and I'm gonna have to fast forward or skip ahead through 2 scenes per his mother's request.
Okay.
But he's been asking me for 3 years now to watch Days of Thunder.
Yes. Oh.
So we're watching that tonight.
This is a rite of passage.
We're gonna eat hot dogs and drink beer like men and watch Days of Thunder.
What else do you do at 11 years old?
Yeah, I really assumed based on the day of today that you were gonna watch a Star Wars movie.
Ooh,
I was recording this on May the 4th.
Me, a Star Wars movie.
No,
Yeah,
your son though,
that's
I
not-
could definitely see being like that.
But I wouldn't allow that to happen. Just me.
Well,
And him.
wow.
That's
I mean,
fair.
you're gonna have to wait for your mother to go and watch that because I will not do it.
I was assuming you're gonna have to fast forward Luke and Leia kissing.
Ooh, yeah.
Which can we
Oh my God.
like sister brothers that they never talk about. That
Yeah.
they're like siblings and they don't ever talk about it.
it's a different galaxy.
Is it?
Luke and
Alabama?
Leia in Star Wars, they're brother and sister, but they don't know that
Spoiler
because
alert.
they're not
Sorry,
they're raised
It's
apart.
been out for
They're
like,
keeping
They're
that secret
separated
for
at
40
birth.
years.
They're twins actually.
They are
They're not just brother and
twins.
sister.
Yeah.
They're
Twins.
twins. They're like
Dun,
Mary Kate and
dun,
Ashley.
dun,
But
Wait, so hold on. Are you ready for it? The children of Darth Vader.
that's right.
No.
Okay.
I've heard that in
Well,
the movie
there goes.
that Darth Vader doesn't say, "Luke, I am your father."
I heard
Yeah,
that.
remember? Yeah,
He says,
I heard
"Luke
that.
and Leia."
callback.
Callback.
Papa's
Last episode.
home. Isn't that what he says?
Papa's home?
Papa's
He
home.
says,
Yeah, that's what he said.
Luke and Leia. Papa's
Here's
here.
Yeah, that was it.
Something like
Daddy.
that.
Says pizza.
Pizza.
Listen,
Yes. Can you imagine?
Oh, little
worked
see.
it
Hold
in.
on.
That was
Wait,
probably
that
a
was-
commercial back in the
was-
day.
that was
How
Had
are
to
we
be.
gonna make this film work? Easy. Let's get a sponsor. Great.
Yeah.
What are they gonna say? When the highest peak of the moment, we'll pay you $25 million if you just at the highest peak go pizza. and dog just comes out.
I think it's a missed opportunity.
I did too.
They struggled financially, right? The whole franchise, the whole Disney buyout thing.
Really struggling too.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a win-win. Yeah, listen, I am so sad and mad at myself right now that it's taken me this long to watch Modern Family, and I can't put it down. It's so good. And I'm starting to fall in love with all the characters.
You are the dad, right?
I feel like I'm Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm Phil. And it's great. I love it.
I love it.
So, yeah. Anyways, that's kind of where I'm at. That's all I'm into right now. It sounds weird. That's not true. I watched The Equalizer. TikTok made me do it.
TikTok.
I watched a couple clips from The Equalizer.
That's a
Denzel
future
Washington.
episode.
Oh, my gosh.
Good.
Look how great that movie is. Yeah.
Nice.
Which one?
The Equalizer. He goes back and gets vengeance as a
Oh,
CIA operative.
Yes.
I remember it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Gotcha. It is good.
Incredible.
I'm more of a Book of Eli guy when it comes to
The twist of Book of
twist.
Eli at the end where he is the
so
book.
good.
Where he's blind?
I had
Spoiler.
so many people that would fight me to tell me there was no way he was blind. And I'm like, that's the whole point of the movie.
reason.
Yeah.
That's the whole movie.
Yeah.
And they're like, no. He wasn't blind. There's no way he could have done all that. I'm like, that's the point of the movie.
That's the
Anyway,
point.
sorry.
I've not watched that
Spoiler
one.
alert.
And, maybe I won't.
Eli.
You haven't seen it?
I don't think so.
It's
Blind.
good.
He's
If Den-
The
I
book,
was
the
into
Eli?
it,
He
I'd
was
watch
also
it.
black, but he was definitely blind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely blind. Yeah,
Blind.
That's the whole purpose of the Book of Eli. Is that the book is in Braille. That's why nobody can read it. Hey,
I don't know.
So good.
me either.
My goal is to laugh uncontrollably in this episode, but like our
that already so far.
like our parent podcast.
Yeah, no, I'm into it.
So-
We don't have any ad reads today. Big shift today. I don't have any papers in front of me. So
Wow.
What?
who knows
But
what's
he
gonna happen
does.
today.
Is something happening?
Yeah, yeah.
He
We'll
does. What's
shift into
happening?
roles. I don't know.
Why don't you break
We're
down?
gonna see what happens to Caleb.
break down the
today.
new roles today.
You never know what could
Break it
happen.
down.
Yeah, Caleb's really good at R&D, research and development. For those of you not in the biz,
I think you're like racing and driving.
racing and driving.
That
He's
too.
also good. I watched him today.
Reese's and
in
Dunkin'.
in the passenger seat. Yeah, really good at it. And
R&D.
what do you have up on the screen right now?
It's something I want to talk about when we
got
get
it.
when we get
Okay.
into the
Yeah,
topic of
I
the
thought I
day.
missed something that we were supposed to be.
No,
Ranch
I'm doing
and
it so that I
dressing.
don't forget it. Go ahead.
Oh, got it. Okay, yeah. And so
You want to get into it now?
Not yet. Yeah, we're about to segue our way
That's
into
what I
it.
was trying to. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
patiently.
So
Rocks
we,
and I don't know. I'm still doing. I'm
still
still
working
on
on
R&D.
He's still working in
Ain't
the
that
R&D
long to go
department.
back to
Yeah,
The
R&D.
it's-
whole R&D department
Yeah.
is just people trying to figure out what
What
R&D
is
stands
R&D,
for.
guys? Video game.
Recess
At
and
the end of every day,
development.
they submit a giant list and they go, "That's my
good one.
favorite. Come back
That's the
tomorrow."
one, yeah, R&D. So Caleb is our wise owl. He's older than all of us, wiser than all of us, and so naturally fits into the nerd category over there. I don't
Wow.
know. I don't know.
Well, go-
honestly, he's better at doing this part than I am, and so I happily pass that off to him. And I'm just here to have a good time. And I don't know.
always a
Today we're
good
talking about fast food. Yeah.
Food this fast.
Where is let's start off. Where is your best fast food? You're on the go. What do you like? What are you skipping exits to get to?
Yeah, I just have one ground rule question. Does it have to have a drive-through to be fast food?
Oh, see, this is a great
That's
question. That's a
great.
very good question.
I like where we're starting.
That is my rule.
I would
That is
agree.
my
So
rule.
Chipotle is or is not fast food?
Not.
Well,
Now it has a drive. It has
Yeah,
it
it's
has-
like on the border.
Some of them do and some of them don't.
Okay.
I think
No, on the border. That's
on the
sit-down
border.
restaurant.
Correct.
sit-down
Yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah.
yeah.
If they have waiters and waitresses, it's 100% eliminated
Right.
From fast food.
from fast food.
So Waffle House
is
no
not fast
fast
food. Chipotle
is
could
not
be.
fast food.
Waffle House to me is not fast food.
Okay.
It is food
I agree.
fast.
I agree.
Sonic, though,
Okay.
hold on now.
It's a
Sonic kind of breaks the
greasy
rules.
spoon.
If you park, they bring it out to you. Curbside service. You can also go to the drive-thru. You consider Sonic to be
Still,
fast food?
the second part you said there is
Yes.
that they have a drive-through.
Okay.
So they're fast
So
food.
drive-through is
That's
an
my
equivalent.
definition.
Okay, you gotta
Y'all
have it.
talk amongst yourselves.
There's
Hang
a
up and
movie
listen.
one time where they said, if you build it,
They will come.
yeah, it has
No.
nothing to do with anything. Just
Nothing to
talk
do
about
Shout
it.
out to
There it is.
Kevin.
Just throw it out there.
Oh,
Just throw it
okay.
out there.
Random movie clips. I like
Yeah.
that one.
I love
I'm
that.
into it.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right, so we're going to define it as drive-thru.
Drive-through.
If it has
That's
a
what I am.
drive-thru,
Like y'all, you can feel
Yeah.
free to
Yeah.
disagree.
I like it.
That's my. I live and
Yeah.
die by that.
I'm into it. All right,
like it.
so if it has a drive-thru, so yeah, there you go. All right,
Okay.
so that's the rules. So where are you stopping? Where do you skip everything else if possible? I'll go first.
What state?
Cookout.
What state are you in?
I don't think it matters. I mean, obviously, I know different states have different.
Okay.
So just
All right.
imagine wherever you want to be in the country.
Got it.
pick
Okay.
that place. I'm gonna pick. I'm always
What's
gonna
the
pick
go-to
Cookout.
cookout order?
Same thing every time. 2 chicken quesadilla tray, bacon ranch wrap, chicken ranch wrap, huge sweet tea, side hush puppies. Let me get
I
a
love
Wow.
my favorite.
Sounds like you're a little confused on what you ordered.
I want to
favorite
get in
part-
my car right now and order that.
I'm telling you, it is a great meal. Let me
good.
tell you, my favorite part about Cookout is the huge sweet tea. That's literally what it's called.
Yeah.
It's called. I'm gonna look it up. It's
Yeah, the
called
huge,
It is.
yeah.
It's not. Don't give me that.
I feel like
small
I've been
sweet
missing
tea.
out.
I don't want a large sweet tea. I want
Not
the
a big
huge
sweet
one.
tea person.
Yeah, I
You
wish
get
it
on
was.
sweet tea.
I wish it was
Listen, let
called
me tell you
child
the hack-
size.
Let me tell you the hack of Cookout for a second.
Actually, it's called-
always order the huge sweet tea. They don't pour it for you.
Actually, we're getting it
You
wrong.
can pour
It's-
whatever you want to.
Oh, nice.
Call back. This is Mandela effect. It is not called a huge sweet tea because all the tea there is sweet. It's just called the huge tea.
Huge tea.
They don't serve on sweet tea there. I don't
But
believe
they do have on sweet tea. It's in
Yeah,
a little pitcher.
you
I
gotta-
remember back
you
when I
gotta-
was on my big
you gotta call
cut,
out
I
for
had to
it.
call it for you.
You got to call out for it because
390
They
calories.
shame
390
you. Just
calories
to be
for the
clear, they
huge tea.
shame you if you order on sweet tea. Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
for
but anyways,
sure.
As
they
always,
should.
always order the huge
I'm
tea.
a sucker for
Always.
hush puppies. If
Okay.
a place serves hush puppies, just go ahead and add them to my order, even if I don't ask.
Okay.
Let me just shout this out to Cookout really quick though as a note. They don't have butter, and I love butter and hush
You gotta
puppies.
have a little
What?
country crock dip your.
Okay, so 2 quesadilla
or maybe
plate.
Kerrygold now that
Two
we're fancy.
quesadillas.
Okay.
Yep. Bacon
Two.
ranch wrap, which is bacon, lettuce, cheese, ranch wrapped up in a tortilla.
That-
Call back to
Tortilla.
Sophia
Gotta
Vagega.
get it.
Yeah.
And then you've got chicken ranch wrap, which is chicken, lettuce, cheese, ranch. You can also do, listen, let me throw this out there, a Cajun chicken wrap, which
Sounds
has
good.
Cajun seasoning on it. You dip that in some ranch, just as good. Accidentally got it one time.
I'm so mad.
I also
we
found
have
out this last
zero
time.
fast food on the table right
Yeah,
now.
I know. The last time I went, the lady said, "Do you want me to put bacon on the chicken ranch wrap?" And I said, "Yes." I didn't even know that was an option. And that
Wow.
sucker was yay thick. Amazing. So did that plus hush puppies, of course. Ketchup.
Okay.
I do one ketchup packet per
White
hush puppy.
ketchup?
Oh no, I said of course ketchup. They don't have white ketchup, do they?
You said, of course I do ketchup.
What is white ketchup?
Oh,
I thought you said, you mean one ketchup is what you
One
said.
ketchup. What I said?
You said, I thought, it sounded like you said white ketchup.
Could have been. I don't know.
I was like,
Call it back.
I just want to
amazing.
know about it. If it's like an off menu
White
thing, I want to know about
ketchup
it.
is something that only Cookout gives.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the thing.
I need us to Google the closest cookout to our current location because I might
what you
be
bring up there,
headed
buddy.
there.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
What I love about Cookout is that all four of us could go today and walk out the door under $20.
Oh, absolutely.
There is such a thing as white. It's very similar to like an Alabama white sauce based on the stuff that's in it.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Interesting.
It looks very
I love it.
non-American.
1787 is
probably
when
bad
white
for you.
ketchup came out, huh?
Was that near when A1 did their thing in the middle of the Civil War?
Could have been.
Did I see that?
That's what we need. We need more sauces
You know what we need in the middle of
during
the
the
Civil
war.
War? Steak sauce.
Steak sauce.
Kill for some steak
It's
sauce.
a valid
I'd
point.
kill for is everything.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Start a war. over it.
Wow.
I'm willing to go to battle over some good steak sauce
Bringing that A1.
right now.
I heard it's how it started. I heard this Civil War started was somebody brought in ketchup and somebody brought in A1 and they were like, you know what? Enough.
All right,
No.
Caleb, where are you stopping?
Where are you going, Caleb?
If I'm in a part of the country that has them, I got to hit In and Out.
Come on.
It's just so
Won't he do
it's
it?
not available down here. It's just so good.
Very good.
2 double doubles, animal style.
Two
no
double,
tomato.
my guy. Two
Whoa.
double.
What
Just
is
to be
animal
clear,
style?
Can we
double
break-
double
you
is
don't know what
two.
animal style is?
That's
Break it down for
four.
everybody.
It's
So
4
animal
patties.
style,
patties.
I don't know. It tastes delicious. It's like chopped grilled onions
Yeah,
in their
yeah,
special
yeah,
sauce.
In their sauce, yeah.
dumped
There-
on top of their
it's
burger
called
and fries.
spread. It's not sauce.
There you go. Thank you.
If you order sauce
Tell me,
there,
Johnny,
they're not
tell
going to
me,
give it to you.
Johnny.
It's
I've
a
only been like
spread.
5 or 6 times
But
because I
it's
don't
the
live
same-
out there. But when I
yeah.
do it, it's great. I
Amazing.
can't miss it.
Fried into each patty.
It's so great.
Are you familiar with the secret menu?
Wow.
Probably not.
Okay. Secret menu. You go there if you get it protein style. It's a burger wrapped in lettuce instead of the bun. Animal style is technically it's well known now, but it started off as a secret
yeah,
menu.
yep.
It's not
True. Yeah. I
not
knew
visibly
that.
on the menu. So protein style, you can do it. There's all kinds of stuff. You can do the
That looks great.
I am so
It's good.
hungry right
Neapolitan shake, which is not on the
gonna be
menu,
very difficult
which is
for me
all
not to
chocolate,
stop.
strawberry, and vanilla together.
now somewhere.
So the first
Jesus
time I went,
Christ.
it's a double double,
So
which is
good.
basically a double cheeseburger.
Oh, it's amazing.
But
It's
then they
so
told
good.
me, as this is 10 years ago, I wrote for the first time, and they're like, but you can basically do as many patties as you want and call it whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? Yeah. So I did
Call
it.
it
I did
whatever
a
you want.
quadruple, and I didn't know it was a real thing, but they made me a 4-patty burger.
Wow.
Yeah, did you eat
Listen, I did eat it, but what I found was I actually got more food and it tasted better to just get 2 double doubles.
Yeah.
So now I go 2
Yeah,
double doubles.
but their secret menu is a
amazing.
whole
So good.
thing. But now I love In and Out. When we lived in California, we would go all the time. It's like Chick-fil-A in the sense that the line is always
Always around the building.
around the
It's also
building.
like Chick-fil-A in that in its region, you will never get better service, a cleaner
true.
restaurant, a better experience than In-N-Out.
And John 3:16 is on the bottom of the cup.
Come on, somebody.
Won't he do it?
Come on,
Isn't
somebody.
that on, it's Cookout too, yeah. They have Bible verse on their cups too, right?
Do they?
Cookout.
On the bottom of the huge tea?
There's a trend here.
Chris.
You get right with the Lord, and your
They
food
don't, man. You still
is
like them,
bussin',
but they
bussin'.
don't.
Yeah.
I think
Actually,
do.
they probably do.
Yeah, look at it. I don't know. Look it up. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I hate being wrong about things.
Quality,
But I own
you
it
can
in my-
taste.
Johnny, what's your restaurant stop? Good. Sir?
I mean, In-N-Out is hard to beat. But if I had to just pick, because it's never let me down,
Come on.
Taco Bell. Taco Bell has never let me down.
Well, you can
It's
always
been there in the
Taco
darkest of days. It's been there on the highest of
Did
mountains.
he just change into worship, Johnny?
I'm just
at some
saying.
point?
I mean, tell me when there was a time when you're college, maybe just starting off, you had a couple bucks in your pocket, and Taco Bell was there for you.
They were.
I'm just saying, Taco Bell is so good.
So you'll skip go Taco Bell?
Oh, Psalms 118. Okay,
yeah, so on the bottom
Okay.
on the bottom of bags and cups of Cookout, there's Psalm 118:24, in which of course I had to look up because my hope was that it said something about like
Slay the cattle.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
hoping it would say my milkshakes bring
Yeah.
all the.
Right, well, it's also on the bags,
Oh, yeah.
so
All the
brings all the bags to the yard. But it says, "This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad."
Love it.
And you went to the King.
Save now, I
Absolutely.
beseech thee.
Yeah. King Jimmy
That's
for it.
what it did.
I love that, but no, I mean Taco Bell. If you're saying if you take away them all, give me one. It's
Go-
got to be Taco Bell.
Did you say go to order already? I was looking.
Go to. It changes per season of the soul.
I mean, it's the same 5 ingredients mixed up. Different
Yeah,
ways.
yeah. The Mexican pizza is a move, but here's the thing.
While you're driving,
I was just gonna say 9 times
Good
out of
call.
10, if I'm getting Taco Bell, it's not because I'm eating at the house.
Yeah.
I'm driving.
yeah.
So my go-to, I get the 2 cheesy bean and rice burritos, but I sub the refried beans for black beans,
Yes.
and it's so good.
Didn't even know Taco Bell had like.
Yep.
I do an off menu item. Here we go.
Okay.
You got to order on the app. It's online only. I do a quesarito, which is their quesadilla.
Yeah.
But it's rolled up in a burrito.
Come on.
And then I do a steak quesadilla, and I do a cheesy gordita crunch,
Mm.
and I add a delicious strawberry lemonade. And also, just to be clear, I do dessert with all my meals, and I always get the Cinnabon Deluxe thing.
Come on, I need you to write a book of just orders because this sounds fantastic.
telling you,
I've been missing
throw out a
it.
restaurant.
Some guys
I'll tell
have
you, if
little
I've been
black
there, I know
books.
exactly
Some
what
guys
to
have
get.
little black books of girls' phone numbers.
Yeah, not this guy.
No, we've got.
It's the
We
go-tos.
got the
Throw,
go-tos.
throw a restaurant at me. I'm telling you.
I love
I
it.
know what I'm
I'm
getting.
for it.
It's a little off topic, but I got to jump in on the taco with you.
Do it.
So Buffalo has a chain called Mighty Taco.
Okay.
Mighty Taco is unbelievable.
Okay.
So just
Okay.
picture your Taco Bell, all your Taco Bell dreams. So this is every time I
called-
go, one of their items is I can't remember is it the Banderito? No, the Banderito. No, it's not. It's the El Nino. No, I don't remember. Anyway, whatever it's called, it's a long burrito that's almost a foot long, and it's 4 meats, but they're not blended. You get 3 inches of barbacoa. And then you work into 3 inches of fajita chicken.
Oh, man.
And then you work into 3 inches of ground beef. And then you work into 3 inches of steak.
Oh my gosh. Are you
Wow.
one of the mighty?
It's
That-
amazing.
Yeah.
So
that
if you're ever in
was,
Buffalo, you're welcome.
Exhilarating.
A foot long burrito, man.
This is exhilarating.
Unbelievable.
couple
I'm gonna
takeaways.
find the name of it.
Number one, I'm gonna get that logo
I think it's not
tattooed
laughing.
on
You
me.
You remember that time Dustin wanted to
Yeah.
laugh uncontrollably?
Yeah.
And
I
we're
mean,
7 minutes in.
We can always
My work
we
here
can
is done.
always count on
There you go.
Dustin to do
You
this.
predicted 18, so you like.
Right, there we
I
go.
mean, you
There's
really
a reason Jimmy
over
Fallon's popular. 'Cause he
succeeded.
laughs at everything.
But look at that. I want to get that tattooed on me.
Oh my gosh.
That logo, Mighty Taco. I just feel like that says everything about me. But Taco Bueno. Speaking of fast food tacos, have you ever had Taco Bueno?
No.
It's so good. It's,
Good taco.
It's yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I
There you
did
go.
translation.
El Pollo Loco.
Services.
Anybody? El Pollo Loco.
That sounds like the crazy chicken.
It's so good.
Was that Breaking Bad?
I'm more of a. I'm more
That's
of a
a real place.
I'm more of a Los Pollos Hermanos.
That's what is
Yeah,
it?
Los Pollos Hermanos.
Hermanos.
Pollos Hermanos.
We
Yeah.
looked it up when we were out in Odessa.
did.
We're like, that place
That place looks
just
exactly
like
like
it.
Yeah.
it. And then my buddy, did I send that text to y'all? I didn't send that text to y'all. He just got back from while y'all were in Honduras.
No, you did send it. I saw a text from somebody.
Oh, about the actual place.
He's in Guatemala.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
there's
yeah, it's
actually
actually there.
the
That's
same
great.
logo and everything. A restaurant called Los Pollos Hermanos.
This looks
This
fantastic.
food looks great.
It's
by the
very
way.
pretty good.
Tex-Mexy looking, but I'm into it.
What,
So the
and
thing
it's,
is-
it's where?
Is it called the
Buffalo.
Impossible?
So,
Is this what you're eating?
so at some point we got to go. Do I look like an impossible eater?
Impossible is
Come on.
Impossible
Come on,
is that
somebody.
meatless brand that we don't speak of.
So, it's I think it's one of the special burritos. But anyway, their menu changes.
Oh
but
my,
yeah,
look
Buffalo.
at
At some
that.
point, Johnny. Of course, it's the birthplace of the wing. So you have amazing wings there.
Oh,
What's
You
it
have
called?
Mighty
the best pizza in
Bolito?
America. Best pizza in America is in Buffalo. It's got its
Okay.
own salad pizza. We got Mighty Taco. We got something called Beef on Wick. We got
Look at this
Logan
right
Berry.
here.
It's good. But Buffalo knows how
that.
Look at this mighty bolito.
to eat,
looks
drink,
amazing.
and
What's happening
eat
over
and drink.
here?
That's what they do
Is that like a pie situation?
in Buffalo.
I
Anyway.
love that.
I just want to see a picture. I want to see a picture of whatever this thing's called.
I'll
It's
find it.
amazing. Dustin, did you tell us
Not yet.
your stop?
No.
Okay.
My stop, and again, it is regional, but my place that I will skip many exits to get to is Culver's.
Culver's, sneaky good.
So
It
good.
is good.
I mean,
And it's fast food. They do have drive-through.
much
Yeah.
like you can't go to Cookout without getting Hush Puppies, you can't go to Culver's without getting cheese curds.
Yeah, that's
Preach.
exactly
True.
right.
True story.
So good.
So my order there is always a large cheese curd because I'm going to come back to
Ooh.
it over a few hours. But I'm also going to get the double butter burger with bacon, and then I'm going to get their fries are crinkle cut, which if you know me, that's the way to my heart. It's crinkle cut fry.
Wow. Your love language.
My love language is crinkle cut fries, 100%. If
You
you're
know
watching,
that,
ladies,
by the way, you know that Cookout switched to
I need to write that down. Merch department. My love language is crinkle cut
next time we
fries.
open a Cookout.
Write that down.
Cookout, yeah, Cookout just switched to crinkle cut fries.
Yeah,
Wow.
that
And
just-
their Cajun,
the Cajun
crinkle
season
cut fries.
is already great. All right, Ethan and I are going to do that tomorrow.
So good.
For lunch, just because. But yeah, cheese curds are amazing. I get double butter burger with bacon
Yeah, those cheese curds are
and
really
cheese. The fries are amazing. And then if I have room after all of that, and I'm feeling like
You have to.
I'm feeling like I'm not going to get Culver's for a while, I'll go ahead and get the peanut butter milkshake.
Oh, so good. Their shakes are unbelievable.
Their ice cream is incredible because
It
it's,
is really good.
it's custard. So-
Yeah.
Which, if you know, that's the ice
The
cream.
the concretes that they do, like with like the stuff inside.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Just
incredible.
amazing.
So
That
yeah,
sounds great. Yeah.
I'm hungry.
so hungry. Can our producer go get us some food?
I mean,
I feel like, well, whatever.
Starving. Cheese curds
They're
from
not bad.
Cookout.
They're not bad.
I think I've
Wow.
seen them on the menu, but I'm a loyalist,
Yeah.
and that for me, Cookout is the place for Hush Puppies.
It's true.
That's where I go for Hush Puppies.
Yeah.
Culver's, the closest one is in Noonan.
It's
Whatever you want, I'm there.
originated
I'm
in
so
Wisconsin, right? It was a Midwest
It's,
train.
yeah, it's
kinda
based
stuck
out
its
of
way through.
Wisconsin, but the closest one to where we're sitting right now is in Noonan, Georgia. Or if you go up north of Atlanta on 85 near Braselton, there's one right around that exit as well.
The Braselton?
he's got a map.
Brazelton? I always said
Brazel?
Brazelton. Is it Brazel?
Brazelton. I say
Brazelton.
What is
Brazel.
it?
You're from- you're the
Brazelton.
only native Georgian.
Brazelton would be
Brazelton, yes,
Would be
I've
where
heard
my
that. That's
confidence
it.
would lie. Yeah.
A lot of A pronunciations there.
Brazel.
I don't know.
Brazzle dazzle.
I like
Brazel,
Brazel. I like Braselton because I know some guys that live up there.
Yeah.
Big brass. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
I like to use cheese curds here. All right.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I love. Listen, I used to work. You guys, first job? Anybody work at a restaurant?
I've never worked fast food. My first job was at a restaurant, but
Never fast
I've
food?
never
Yeah,
worked at fast
same.
food.
Well, Sonny's Barbecue, which I don't
Not
think they
fast
even have
food.
those. They,
Come on,
They-
Sundaes.
still exists.
Oh,
They do
Sundaes is
exist?
great.
Yes,
we
and
tried to hit it on the
Sundaes
way to
is
Florida.
amazing.
It is
I mean,
amazing.
I used to get the $6.99 all you can eat.
so good.
Pulled pork.
Whoa,
My God,
my
that got me through my
goodness.
early 20s.
Hey,
I'm here today
great.
because
Full
of that.
circle, crinkle cut fries,
Yes,
good
and their
stuff.
salad bar.
and they're
Amazing.
Small circle.
Yeah,
But
salad
So loud.
It's a very small circle.
Where did they all
Basically, like
go?
you just turned
They
around.
just like turn around and did that.
Everybody
Everybody I
There's-
talked to used to love them, but like
there's
they've
one-
the
there's one around
chain
here.
is shrank.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, I don't know.
Shrunk.
It's a Florida based.
Shrunken down.
I think they started
It
in
is Florida
Florida.
based, yeah.
And so there were a lot of in this area at one point.
There's one in Marietta. I just saw it the other day.
What?
Come on.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that up
Johnny,
near
we gotta
go. Probably close to where I'm staying.
We gotta go, buddy.
Brazeltown? Is that near
Yeah.
Brazeltown?
Bryersville.
Is it
Bryerston.
Brayos?
Marietta.
Marietta.
That's where we're at
Winchesterton.
currently
Silent.
in the
Winchesterton,
Airbnb.
Fieldville, Iowa.
So good. Chris, you were saying
Wow.
something, then we jumped in on Sundays.
No, I was just
Don't
going to
remember
ask
what it
about where
Order
you
online.
guys worked at a fast food
was.
joint.
Oh, no.
Watch me.
Never have.
That's so good. I didn't know
I
that.
stocked shelves for my first job.
Stock
Oh,
shelves?
on the graveyard shift at Winn-Dixie.
Really?
Win Dixie,
In
let's
Alabaster,
go.
Alabama.
That's where we used to grocery shop at when I was a kid.
Look
Win
at those.
Dixie.
Jeez.
It's true.
Barbecue
True
pork,
story.
egg rolls. Yes, Lord.
I mean,
But this is not fast food. They do not have a drive-thru.
No.
So
Sorry
It was
about
good
that.
though.
You worked at Sunny's
Yeah.
first job? Where'd you work at first job?
it was a local restaurant downstairs, bar upstairs called Chip's Place. It was a radio DJ that was a friend of my dad's that opened up his own restaurant. And I would, at 14, I got hired when I was 14. I would only work Friday and Saturday nights. I would bus tables, wash dishes, prep cook.
His name Chip?
His name was Chip, yes. Yeah,
Amazing.
because it was his place.
It's the brand, yeah.
It was
Because
his place.
that sounds like
It was
a
his place.
it's a sitcom
Side
that would be on
note, he was a
TGIF.
coke addict.
Chip's Place.
Chip to my
So
boy.
never a dull moment.
Everybody's got something.
Never a dull moment
That's great.
at Chip's Place. But it was
Yeah.
fun. Learned a lot there.
Wow. Yeah, my first job was a restaurant, but it wasn't a fast food joint.
Oh, I ate there, didn't I?
It was a sit down. Yeah, Claire's. Oh no, I don't think we ate there. I don't think we.
We didn't eat at Claire's. We ate the other place with the chip beef.
Yes. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, that's right. We'll get back up there.
We ate there twice. Yeah, Claire's Family Restaurant was my first.
I mean, we drove by it and you pointed at it. You told me
They
some
had
stuff about it.
they had great corn nuggets, which is basically just deep
Oh,
fried.
I love a
sweet
corn
cream
nugget.
Corn.
Yes.
Sprinkle with powdered
Corn
sugar.
nuggets are great.
Corn nugget is a
syrup.
very
nuggets are really
PA
good.
thing, but it is
Yeah.
They're great.
great.
Are you the type of people who you have a go-to at each restaurant, or do you tend to love your restaurants but try different things?
No, I don't stray from the path, and when I do, I always regret it 9 times out of 10.
I always wish I got this thing I wanted to get the first time. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a win. Now, if somebody else is paying, that's when I'll try something different. Because then I could go, well, I still got the money I was going to use for this meal, that I can go buy something. I had a buddy of mine, real talk, if you invited him over, I don't care how good of a cook you were, if you invited him over to dinner, he played professional baseball. And so he would go and eat an entire foot-long sub, regardless of if he knew you were cooking or not. And he would eat the entire thing before he got to your house, just in case food wasn't good.
Yeah.
That he had something fully on his stomach.
I've done that
So
so
he
many
gets there, it
times.
looks
I
like
can't
it's
even
just
count.
portion control, but he's
Yeah.
like,
I do that. I still do that.
My brother and I did that in Ukraine growing up because the food, when we would go to people's
might be
houses,
key,
they'd give us
though.
the best they had,
Yeah.
and it was disgusting.
And it was rough.
And so we would slam some
Bless you,
PB&Js,
Yeah.
walk out the door, and then we felt good, not lying when we were like, "Oh, no, I'm full. I'm not very hungry. I don't
Yeah.
want very much."
I'm adding this place to my bucket list, by the way, this
Buy a
Mighty
t-shirt.
Taco.
I'm about to buy a Mighty Taco t-shirt.
Taco
How-
Casa. Have you been to Taco Casa?
No,
there's
is it
one.
good?
There's one in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Roll Tide, and it's amazing.
You're talking about trying stuff new. I mean, isn't that essentially that's what Taco Bell's business model is?
They constantly.
That's
crank
all.
through
And
things.
again, same 5 ingredients. It's
Yeah.
just wrapped a different way.
Yeah.
That's the place that I'm willing to try new stuff more than anything else.
Okay.
Because again,
Kinda know what
it's
you're getting.
just kind of know what you're getting.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they put the sauce from that one thing with the shell of that other thing with the meat from that one thing. I like all 3 of those things.
Yeah.
So why would I not like this?
It's the safest play. Like,
It
it's the
is.
safest play
Yes,
to
if
try
you're gonna go
something
off.
new.
Yeah, if you're gonna go off.
I don't.
But
I pretty much, when I get to a restaurant, I know what I'm going to order. I already know before I walk in there.
I get stage fright sometimes. I'm like, I know what I want, but also like I got the eyes bigger than my stomach
Sure.
situation. And I'm like, I know what I want, but I also want everything on the left side too.
All right, I'll name the restaurant.
All right.
You guys tell me the most popular menu item on that at that
Most,
restaurant.
most popular to us or to the world?
To the world.
To the
We're
nation?
going to see
World?
if we are
World?
aligned with the country.
Okay.
These are U.S.
Nation.
based.
All right.
Ain't no foreigners on this program. All right, Arby's.
It's got to be the Big Montana.
We've got the beef,
Roast beef
the
sandwich.
roast beef sandwich. Yeah,
Big Montana. Yeah.
He says Montana. He says
Oh no.
State.
Curly fries.
Beef and cheddar.
beef and cheddar.
Cheddar.
Oh,
Burger King
Whopper.
Whopper.
No,
Nah.
Junior Whopper.
Ooh, original chicken sandwich.
Chicken fries.
Chicken fries?
fries?
Those are so good. I'm getting those after this.
See?
They are good. I'm about to drive home with some chicken
I have
fries.
some royalties for every order I get. By the way.
Burger King.
Oh my
number
gosh.
one.
No, I remember
Not,
that.
not saying it's the number one
Weren't you
ordered
there when that
item.
guy
It's
talked
the
about Burger
most
King?
well-rated item of the fan base.
Oh,
So it's the most beloved item on
most
the menu.
beloved.
Doesn't mean they
Okay.
eat more chicken fries than Whoppers.
gotcha.
Okay.
What's your favorite thing, Burger King? Oh, it's got to be the chicken.
It's chicken.
fries.
That, how
love it, but we're
hilarious.
not. So
What do you get
they-
at Waffle House? Pancake.
So it's subjective.
And that's what that says to me.
Chick-fil-A.
So wait, so
Weird.
they love it. Just before, let me make sure I'm playing the right rules
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So they love it, but they don't love it enough to buy it all the time.
Maybe they're confused. American
How do
consumers. That's
I
what
don't
you get.
understand that. All right, go ahead. Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
I mean, it's got to be OG sandwich, right?
Number one.
Yeah,
OG
I
sandwich.
don't know what else you get there.
This is going Dairy Queen.
Ooh, Dilly Bar.
Dilly Bar. Come on.
Chris.
Chicken tenders.
I would say the chicken tenders.
Gravy.
Yeah. No.
The chicken.
the dipped ice cream company.
Producer, what do you think?
Dipped. Ooh, dipped is good.
Dairy Queen, number one item.
Vanilla dipped ice cream with chocolate.
Oreo.
Blizzard.
I'm getting that too.
I forgot
Burger
about
King and Dairy
Blizzard.
Queen are right by each other.
They're right
Chicken
beside each
fries,
other.
Long
Blizzard.
I'm
John
gonna chicken
Silver.
fry this thing.
Long John Silver.
I've never eaten there.
Never. Like never, never.
Really, you're not missing
Like
much.
never,
Yeah.
never.
I don't
What about Captain D's?
He feels.
I
look, this is a
nope.
triggered situation.
I don't recall a single moment where I intentionally walked into either one of those restaurants and said, "Give me something on that menu board
Yeah,
and
no.
put it in front of me."
I've never been to either one of those out of my own free will, but I definitely got forced to eat there a lot as a kid.
Captain D's.
Captain D's more than Long John Silver's because Captain D's was like the poor man's Long John Silver's.
I've never heard of Captain D until I got down here.
I feel like
Captain
this
D's
is an
plural.
important
There's a lot of D's.
Yeah, there's-
therapeutic moment in the history of the show.
I could say
lot
a
of
lot of
D's.
things.
Most popular menu item.
I'm gonna say that I don't know.
Long John
I don't know
Silver's?
what it's called, but it's like the surf and turf, like the chicken finger fish combo.
What Dustin say you always get if it's
Hush
on the
puppies.
menu?
I was going to say hush puppies. Yeah.
Hush puppies.
Yeah.
Popeyes?
Sailorman.
What'd you say?
A Sailorman.
I'm gonna
Popeyes Sailorman.
said
Oh,
the chicken
Sailor
sandwich.
Man.
The Sailor Man.
Sailor
chicken
Moon.
sandwich. Spicy chicken sandwich.
Biscuits, actually.
Oh,
What?
okay. Yeah.
Oh, one of my favorite restaurants. I don't know if this is fast food or not. Steak and Shake. But it was
Yeah,
on the list.
you got a drive-through.
Steak and Shake.
drive-thru. Wait a
So
minute, wait a
what is
minute,
their
wait a
most
minute.
popular item? And this is my favorite item on the menu.
Full disclosure.
So good.
The
Never
Fresco melt.
eaten
Fresco
at a
melt.
Steak and Shake in my entire life.
Wow.
You got to go.
Well, I don't really.
Sundaes is more important, but we got to go
You
there,
got to
too.
go to Steak and Shake 10 years ago, but not right now.
What?
Steak
no.
and Shake.
still hits.
I'm gonna be honest. Their chicken fingers are sneaky good, or at least they used to be.
No,
But I've got to guess it's gonna.
Come on, Johnny.
It's
gotta
the
be a
Fresco
milkshake.
melt.
It is the Fresco.
Come
melt.
on.
Come on.
Ooh.
It's so good.
Shout out Fresco.
It's so good.
Fresno.
Oh, he came in hot.
Fresco,
He was
yeah.
like,
He goes,
he
yeah,
literally
yeah,
like
yeah,
a kid. Let him
Yeah,
finish.
yeah, let him finish.
And then come to the master.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
You
Let's do a little
cannot.
more trivia, then I'll hand it back to
I
the,
like
then
that
I'll hand it
game.
back to the
I wanna-
host.
I got
for
nothing
some
else.
more.
I got
I wanna
nothing
keep
else.
playing that
Going,
game.
yeah. That was fun.
That was fun game.
How many fast food restaurants in the United States?
36.
Locations, not chains. Independent locations.
Independent locations.
Independent locations.
Not like there's 32 chains. There's how many fast food establishments? Store by store by store.
All
by
together.
store. All together. The United States.
I'm going to say 275,000.
Yeah, I was thinking like a 350K.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with one Bob.
Of course he is.
And Johnny B wins 194,000.
What is this episode?
194,000.
9 and I finally win.
194 restaurants.
Which
I was like,
chain?
I think I've eaten of all those.
Johnny's like zoned in. He wants to win. Which chain has
for
the
two.
most
McDonald's.
locations
McDonald's.
in America?
McDonald's.
McDonald's is number 2 in America, number 1 in the world by a landslide.
Really?
And
But-
number
but-
1 is a fast food. It does have a drive-through.
Yes.
Because I was gonna say like
Come
I
on.
was gonna
Starbucks.
say like a pizza place.
No, it's got
I-
drive through.
I'll do
They might have
Starbucks-
included pizza
Starbucks
places,
next.
but I will
One
tell you
word.
this place has a
3 letters. KFC.
It's good. That's a good guess.
Am I right?
Not even close.
Wait! I'm gonna guess.
KFC's all
There's
over the world.
more of these than McDonald's.
More than McDonald's.
Subway?
Subway. That's good.
Subway is the next one.
Subway's number 3.
Subway's number 3.
Subway to a drive-through, by the way,
Subway,
is not the
Number
move.
1. Now, McDonald's does way more revenue than this place.
Sure.
Have we mentioned it on this podcast already?
I might have heard it once, just a second ago, but when we
Taco
all
Bell?
talk, I don't know.
Just to be clear, what Starbucks is not the correct answer?
Starbucks
it is
was
the correct answer.
Yeah, I
Okay,
didn't hear
yeah.
that. Starbucks.
Okay.
They're on every corner, man.
There are
You-
Every
15,000 Starbucks in the U.S. There are
He goes, I may have heard that a
13,000
minute ago.
McDonald's.
It was him.
Yeah, he said, yeah. Starbucks.
He goes, well, there's Starbucks.
Yeah.
All right, by revenue, McDonald's destroys everyone. McDonald's
Of course.
doubles anybody else.
Okay.
Starbucks is second. Who's third and fourth by revenue? Does the most business in the U.S.
KFC third, yeah.
No.
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell's fourth. Who's third?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
It's
good
because
guess.
it's cheap food. It takes
Yeah,
a
I
lot
get
of
it.
revenue, you know?
Subway's not number 3 then, is it? What you said of Starbucks and McDonald's, Starbucks. Is that right so far?
It's
1, 2?
Yeah, McDonald's 1, Starbucks 2, Taco
Blank.
Bell's 4. Who's
and
3?
then Taco Bell.
Chick-fil-A, it can't be Chick-fil-A because
Nah,
they're not
they're
they're not
still
as
too low.
widespread.
They're probably 7 to 10.
Yeah, they take a day off every week.
Yep. Well, God blesses it.
You guys
Hey.
want to repent and take that back? Because Chick-fil-A's number 3.
Oh, they really?
They Chick-fil-A so crushes everyone else with revenue generated per store
Let's- can
that
we
even
talk
though they
about
have
that?
way less,
Won't
they
he
just
do it?
crush the opposition.
By God.
Chick-fil-A is amazing. All right,
Wow.
What's their annual? What are they
Hallelujah.
saying their annual is?
annual is I don't have 16 billion. Chick-fil-A.
That's a big
Taco
with a
Bell's
B.
12 billion
B.
with a B.
And
I mean,
then,
let's just go to
two,
show.
two is Starbucks is
Yeah, so McDonald's has 45 billion a year in the U.S. In the U.S.
U.S.
Starbucks has 24 billion a year.
I agree with
Chick-fil-A
Dusty.
16, Taco Bell 12.
I agree with Dusty Slay. McDonald's is poison.
It is poisonous,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
but sometimes you just gotta have it at the
Just gotta
same
get
time,
that breakfast.
right?
No.
Oh,
My-
that
breakfast.
If I gotta get
It does.
poison, I go Taco Bell because you want to talk about one of the best breakfasts in fast food right now.
Come on.
Taco Bell.
It's true.
AM Crunch Wrap. Am I right?
That AM Crunch Wrap that has a hash brown in it and also comes with a side of a
Side
hash
hash
brown,
brown.
2 Cinnabon Delights, which just looks like God made it.
All right,
because
let's
it's
talk
2
about
of
it.
them.
Let's talk about
And
breakfast orders.
then-
What are you getting?
And then the orange juice. Oh man.
One more than breakfast orders.
Oh, you got another one.
One more on this.
Bring it.
one.
Oh, sorry,
I
let's
love
go.
this.
And then we'll get to paragraph 2. In the state of Georgia, what are the 3 most popular restaurants? What are the 3 restaurants that make the most money in the state of Georgia?
Fast food?
What do you know your state? Fast food in a more general way than we answer. They might not have a drive-through. They might. I honestly don't know if,
All
if
3?
one of them does. The third.
Chick-fil-A's got to be on that list
Chick-fil-A's one.
in Georgia.
Number 1?
McDonald's
McDonald's is 2.
Okay.
Who's 3?
Waffle
This
House.
one I was not prepared for. Georgia needs to up its game a little bit.
Waffle House.
I would guess Waffle House.
IHOP.
Popeyes.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Domino's.
Buc-ee's?
Domino's.
Domino's.
Domino's is
pizza.
a great segue. I have something about Domino's.
Do
You
it.
ready for this?
Bring it.
I heard this on a podcast this week, and I looked it up. And
Domino's.
And
It's an
Forbes.
Italian restaurant.
It's not actually an Italian restaurant at all. Domino's is a tech company, according to Forbes magazine. This article came out in 2018. I heard this on a podcast earlier this week. The CEO basically says they are a tech company that happens to sell pizza. If you look at
What is happening?
Okay.
If you look
Is that
at
why their pizza's
ordering,
bad? Sorry, Dom. I love you a lot.
I'll
I've
tell you
heard
right
that
now,
looking for a sponsor.
thin
Hey, don't
crust,
shoot our sponsors before they get here.
a
Yeah.
thin crust barbecue chicken pizza from Domino's
Alright.
slaps.
Okay.
It's good.
But I'm telling you, if you look, because I have the app, if you look at their app and what they're constantly doing, and if you look at their commercials are more about the ordering process than they are about the actual item.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
all about you got your pizza, it fell over, we'll replace it.
The droid.
Right? Yeah, we'll replace it.
Wow, is the droid real?
The tracking system. I don't know any other. I don't know any other pizza place that does that. They might.
Marco's does.
Yeah, they probably stole it from Domino's.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they
But-
bought just probably bought the IP
But yeah,
from.
they have this Domino's has an Apple Watch app.
I love everything about 7 right now.
It's a tech company that happens to serve pizza.
If Apple
appreciate the
started
enthusiasm and the
serving-
passion in your eyes.
I
coming
think it's
through on
I
this
think
right
it's
now.
amazing.
It's pretty
Brilliant.
All right, let's
You
talk
gotta
about
have your thing. Breakfast.
If Apple started selling a
Apple
food
started
instead
selling
of
food.
what would it be?
It's got to be fruit baskets.
Fruit baskets.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the
hold on,
it's in the
what's the question
logo.
again?
Like,
It's
okay,
in the logo.
If Domino's is a tech company
Right,
selling
right.
pizza, what does Apple, as a tech company, what food do they produce? What's their
What
Because
food?
here's what I think is really
Pies.
happening. I think they're laundering money. So what does Apple launder their money? What kind of food? You said fruit baskets.
Fruit basket, but I kind of
You're
like
talking about like those, like the ones that they make. What
Yeah.
are those called? The edible. No.
edible arrangements. No. Okay, moving on. I think it's more. I think it's more pies. Yeah. Here we go.
Apple, I'm going like
far
actually they
did we
do
get
like
to
they don't do food. They do like health supplements.
Oh, I can
see
see
them getting
that.
into that game.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I think so.
Oh, everybody
Yeah,
takes
like
a pill.
like an
and then
AG1 or
right.
something.
Everybody
Like,
know.
everybody takes a pill, and all of a sudden they don't know why they have 5 Apple products.
Yeah, this is good for you. This is good for you, Dustin. Order more.
yeah, take a sync. I promise it'll help you order all of our
Look,
products.
it's
I mean,
the same color as my Chromebook.
yeah, it's crazy.
Sorry, not Chromebook. My MacBook.
Chromebook, yeah. Microsoft all of a sudden, yeah. Microsoft's in the game. What do
I-
they sell?
Of course they are, because Apple got in the game.
Yeah. That's a fun thing to think about. Domino's being a
Microsoft
tech
sells
company.
salads.
That's hilarious.
That'd
Something
be true.
nerdy.
Brilliant.
Something
Soup.
awful. Yeah, soup and salad.
Soup and
Soup and
salad.
salad, and they all had to be like Midwestern when they sell it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of
my
soup do you
gosh.
like
Yeah. Ugh. I'm trying to think of let's just think of tech companies that I'm like, I would never want you to sell me food.
Facebook.
But Domino's
Oh my gosh. I don't want anything to do with that.
Facebook sells pizza.
No,
Let's
I
be
feel
honest.
like Facebook and Instagram would sell you just emotional food. They would know your emotional food item already.
They do.
And have it delivered to your doorstep before you're even done.
That's
like,
true.
oh, Dustin, looks like your Saturday based on what you're liking. Here is your crinkle
Wow.
cut fries and your cheese curds.
I
You're
love
like,
that.
eh,
I would have an
okay.
emotional account that I could put money into every month, and then when it knows that I'm feeling emotional, it just
Yeah.
withdraws from that account
Yeah.
and gives me whatever.
there'd be
it
a lot of
thinks I need.
takeout Chinese.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
There's
right
a lot
now.
of Chinese going
A
on.
lot
Let me
of
tell you,
Chinese going
100%. And let me just tell you, I'm into that. If you're listening, someone make that.
Wow.
Because I'm into it.
We're into it.
Yeah.
We're into
I like the emotional account. Yeah, I think we just stumbled upon $1 million
The
idea.
emotional account.
Emotional account.
Gosh.
How's your
what a
EA
great
doing these
name.
days,
Hold on,
man?
what time is it? We got rich on.
Oh man, can you imagine the gift cards? Hey Dustin, I know you've been down a little bit. Here's a $100 gift card for your EA account. And you're like,
Yes.
I'm in. I
I
don't
love
have
it.
to
I
worry
love
about
that
what.
you're already abbreviating it.
Yeah,
People
EA,
can
My
EA
feels.
Yeah.
Because
Food.
you need to
Incorporated.
EA your feelings.
You remember the
Come on.
the movie where Joaquin Phoenix falls in love with an AI robot or something? People be
Oh,
leaving their spouses
Her.
for
That's
that
true.
ad.
Her,
Her,
yeah,
yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Who was the
That movie
who
was
Scarlett
weird.
Johansson? Who played her?
Who played her?
It was Scarlett Johansson's
Was it
voice.
Scarlett Johansson's
Yeah.
voice? Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Ooh, that's a rabbit hole we don't need to
played
get
her.
anywhere near right now.
Oh man.
Who he is?
Oh, what a day this has become. What a day this has become.
You
All
said
right.
breakfast.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
talking about fast food breakfast.
Fast food breakfast. Come on.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
Can I just be honest with you? I mean, I love fast food lunch and fast food dinner.
I have a hack when it comes to fast food breakfast. You know this.
Yes, I do know this. Would you? I'll let
Yeah,
you go ahead.
we've done it on the show.
Well,
it's, it's on, it's on, it's
You're
on our
mixing match.
Instagram right
You're
now.
mixing match.
Go check it out. We reeled it.
Yeah, we did really.
We'll repost it just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. They. I can go to any restaurant right now in this area and probably tell you what I would get as a breakfast order if I frequent there. McDonald's I frequent. Taco Bell I frequent only because of you guys. Now have I begun to frequent Taco Bell's breakfast, and it is a sneaky good breakfast. Chick-fil-A has probably one of the best breakfasts in the game.
Do the chicken minis?
Depending on the store.
Yeah, so it's
Depending on the store.
For me, it doesn't matter what the store is. It's just inconsistent.
Yeah. Let me tell you about.
I can get the same Taco Bell breakfast, and it's going to be the same at every store I go
I don't know.
to.
I've never got Taco
Or
Bell
in the
breakfast
trash
outside
can
of
where
this
someone threw it away to eat
Sure.
it the next day. It's gonna be the
one.
same.
It'd be fine. Just
Have you never had Taco Bell breakfast? No. We're gonna fix that.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. We should have done it today. Except it's 4:30.
He's like, I cannot believe you
believe this.
call yourselves
Catastrophe.
human.
What do you guys? What's your McDonald's? I know you don't frequent it anymore, but what's your McDonald's breakfast?
Yeah, when I was into the McDonald's breakfast, I would get a sausage and egg biscuit, no cheese, and then I would get 2 hash browns. Put one of the hash browns on the biscuit,
Yep, that's a move.
and a large Coke.
Yeah, that Coke is different. You know why it's different? McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's a different formula,
Tell
over
us.
there, right?
No, because it's never room temperature.
That's right.
They
keep
chill it.
They
They chill it and they chill the water, so it's always at a
Yeah.
consistent
They be
temperature
chilling.
the
Yeah,
entire
come on.
time.
They be chilling.
Isn't that
be chilling.
crazy? McDonald's knows how to do it. That's why if you go to McDonald's, you get a fountain drink, and you go somewhere else, and you're like, man, why does it taste different?
yeah.
It
I
is.
thought until
That's
today, when I was
more
prepping for
pure.
the show, that McDonald's was the original fast food, but it's not.
I don't know who the original fast
you know?
food is.
I don't. Come on.
Ooh, while you're pulling it
show
up,
us. You about to reveal
it's
this?
in your old neck of the woods.
let me just
Tell me it's Jack's.
let me just call it the McGriddle
White
Oh,
Castle.
while you're
White
doing that.
Cat. That makes
Really?
sense. White
Come on.
Castle.
Wichita,
Come on,
Kansas,
Indiana.
That's not really your neck of the
White
woods, but it
Castle,
is
I
now.
think I knew that.
Indiana.
It's
Let's
Wichita,
go to
Kansas,
White Castle's
actually.
First fast food outlet starting in Wichita. Well, you know, Kansas. Not much else to do there.
1916.
I get that.
Nope. Did you know Kansas City is in Kansas and Missouri?
Wait, where?
I think McDonald's was
Yeah,
the drive-through, though.
that's true.
That could be a thing.
That could be. That's right.
Oh,
Who's the
hold on,
second
I have one
oldest?
for you on that. How much did the original Big Mac cost? I do have that research.
Nickel.
A nickel.
A nickel. You know, yeah.
1967.
67,
I was-
probably 69 cents.
Yeah, I was thinking that. That's a good number.
45 cents. How much was the
45.
original?
Inflation's a beast.
It is.
It's 10
Original
times that
Taco-
price now.
Taco Bell, Johnny B.
Oh, a nickel, a dime.
No, well, give me. You got a year range.
Busta
I
Rhyme.
think we're talking 80s. 80s for Taco
I bet
Bell.
I bet it was 69, 79 cents then.
39 cents.
39
39
cents.
That's a good life.
Taco Bell, get
That's a
back
good
to
life.
it. I would go there every day.
That's a good
Oh,
life.
if-
right
If
there.
they had 39 cent tacos, I'd buy 100 of them
That'd be amazing.
Absolutely.
every day.
That'd be good.
Gosh, I would destroy my bowels. Yeah, McDonald's. I
First
always.
drive-through,
What'd you find out?
in and out.
Come on. Oh, I knew
Really?
that. They
And it's in
actually
the name.
they invented the first two-way speaker system where you could talk back and forth. In and Out did.
Are they a tech company
Like
posing as a
bank-
burger
like
company?
Like a bank
Maybe.
didn't
My
create
lord.
that?
No.
Like a fast food
I don't
restaurant
know. I just
created the
remember
teller
reading
system?
they were the ones who created the two-way speaker system for drive-throughs at least.
Yeah, there it is. Featuring a two-way speaker system that Harry Snyder invented himself earlier that year. And then
Harry Snyder is loaded.
He's doing all right.
Yeah, I mean he's probably dead, but his family doing great.
Doing great.
so they
McDonald's
started in
drive-thrus are
48.
known as McAuto, McDrive, and Automac. Who says let's go to the Automac?
Not me, bro.
Come on now. Wow.
Speaking of In and Out.
Oh, you got more in and
No,
out
you
stuff.
keep going. But I'm
We-
ready.
The breakfast stuff.
I'm at the ready.
We feel like we just
I
touched.
love what's happening right now.
I don't eat McDonald's much, but I do love their breakfast.
What do you
It's
get? What do you
two sausage egg McMuffins. It's a large water. It's an orange juice, and it's a coffee.
Yeah.
So
Their
my thing
coffee
is,
is
I
good.
have to have coffee, but I do not like eating coffee or eating coffee. I don't like eating.
No, I don't
coffee.
like eating coffee either.
I don't
Yeah.
drink
I'd rather
coffee
not
with
chew
greasy
it.
foods. I either want it by itself or with something a little sweet. So
Okay.
the water and the OJ are with the meal, and then the coffee's for the drive after that.
I love it.
Boom. I
There
love
we go.
that.
Okay, that was wrong. So this article says A&W in 1919 was the first fast food.
So A&W, Frank Wright, is he
Bunch
doing
of
the
liars
plane
on the
too?
internet, Dustin.
Is he the guy who
Yeah,
did the plane?
Yeah, and then it
Wright
says White Castle, then KFC, then the lists are so far apart.
McDonald's.
Then McDonald's, then DQ,
Wow.
then In and Out. Gosh, looks so good. And then
So good.
Dunkin'. I'm waiting for Whataburger on here because I'm in love with that right now. Jack in the Box, whatever. Forgettable. Jack in the Box, forgettable, bro.
So,
Yeah, I
bro.
agree.
Or
We used to call it Jack in the Crack.
Sonic.
I'll let you
Remember
figure
when
out
Sonic
why.
used to be good? And then Burger King has its ebbs and flows. So
Depends on the day.
10 oldest fast food chains.
Today is going to be the day for me because I'm going to go get some chicken.
I'm
fries
already
after
excited
this.
for you, man.
Gosh,
I always do the bacon, egg, and cheese. Oh man, now I lost it. The McGriddles. Yeah, I always do.
McGriddles.
Bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle meal,
McGriddles.
large
Bacon,
sweet
egg,
tea,
and cheese McGriddle.
extra bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle on the side. I always do 2 sandwiches.
McGriddle, I gotta have sausage. There's something about the sausage syrup combo that just feels right to me.
I feel you.
There's a little syrup in the actual sandwich, right?
Right, the
Yeah.
McGriddle breading
McGriddle
is
is so good.
essentially
Breading, yeah.
it's essentially a pancake. It's
so good.
essentially
That's
like a
all it
little
is. You can make it
silver
at home if
pancake.
you want to, yeah. But it's fantastic. Yeah, I'd eat that all the time. Before that, I used to get the pancake plate,
Hungry.
which is equally great.
Yeah, dude, pancake plate.
Yeah.
Hot cakes.
The
Specifically,
hotcakes.
yeah.
Hotcakes. You open that thing up.
Yeah.
That was like the greatest thing as a kid. Happy Meal, yeah, it makes you happy.
Yeah.
But that breakfast as a kid,
Dude.
was it called the Big Breakfast at
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
time?
So,
big
so I
breakfast.
know this
Yeah.
because we get it every week. So how do you get a 6-year-old to get excited about an hour drive to church when you live in Alabama and drive to Georgia every Sunday?
Uh-oh. Get that big breakfast.
McDonald's big breakfast.
Big breakfast.
He gets the eggs, he gets the sausage, he gets the
I love that.
hot
Man,
cakes.
That's a man right there.
Every week?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm gonna
I
get
love it.
so fat this weekend because of this episode.
Well, probably. Yeah, we probably should have done this when your wife was gone. Yeah, we probably should have timed that a little bit
You
better.
might want to check on me.
Zero
You might
self-control.
want to check on
Let's
me.
see.
Every-
Check on
every
your
couple
friends.
hours.
Call in tonight. You got the morning. I'll
I
call you
will,
tomorrow
yeah.
afternoon.
You
Yeah.
might need to stop by.
Hey,
by
buddy.
Keep checking in.
Hey, Dustin.
Hey, we need a wellness check at Clear Bell Drive, please.
You might.
Do we have your son's phone number?
I'll make sure you have it for
Yeah,
us.
Aiden does. Aiden calls
got
him all
it.
the time.
That's true.
It's
Jesus.
consistent. Which he still had no idea he was here today, by the way. And so I'm assuming he knows now. that
I told
Ethan
him when
was
he
here.
came in.
Oh, you told Aiden? Oh, good.
Yeah.
I didn't tell him. I didn't want him to get
That's
excited.
cool. It was a good private conversation for the show.
Hey, man, we're all glad to be here.
We doing for this? I'm just kidding.
Chicken fries.
We still on for tomorrow night?
Yeah. We are. I'm excited. Yeah. So, breakfast. Do you do breakfast?
It's part of my religion. Yeah. So
Egg white omelet with avocado schmear
so
or something.
no.
I'm gonna throw up.
if I'm going all the way,
Yeah, you got
I'm
to.
gonna do the sausage, egg, and cheese burritos from McDonald's.
Yeah, you are.
They're really good.
They're good. They're very
They're
good.
sneaky. And the salsa that they give, the picante sauce.
I think
also
you
the
might
cheapest thing on the
actually
menu.
be-
It's like
you
$1.
might actually be Mexican.
I might. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm into it.
Mama was a Garcia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Is
But
that a song or is that
really,
real?
no, they got.
It's a country song, right?
But
Mama
the sneaky move.
That feels like a country song.
Here's the sneaky move, and I think it's actually on the menu now. But before, you just had to order it this way: get the sausage McGriddle, but sub the sausage patty for a chicken, the chicken biscuit patty.
Yeah.
Chicken and waffles in your hand.
okay.
That sounds
That's the
great.
Johnny B move right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels right.
That's a definite.
But no, they
like-
do have a egg white McMuffin. If I'm trying to stay healthy at McDonald's, it is actually really great.
Yeah, I love it. McDonald's is kind of my go-to because they're open every day of the week. But I don't eat breakfast very often. Like if I eat breakfast, it's something bad.
So
has
you're
happened
only
that day.
going to McDonald's for breakfast, nothing else.
Yeah, it's very the fries have become 50-50 now.
They gotta be
fries
like
are good for 30 seconds.
hot.
Yeah, like you had to like
They
you had to
are
be
amazing
like
for 30
there.
seconds.
Yeah, and then they're immediate trash. I can't do the Big Macs anymore. I've tried. I don't hate the Big Mac, but that's all I get there. I don't get anything else.
Yeah. The Mac sauce though
Mac
is
sauce is killer. It's
it's
just
good.
Thousand Island
That's not dressing.
dressing. But yeah, I had a friend of mine that worked at McDonald's give me all the like whatever. I'm like, oh, I'm not,
as a kid though, a McDonald's
behind the
Happy
curtain.
Meal,
Come on.
it just
I mean,
hit.
McDonald's chicken nuggets are still one of my favorite things in the fast food world.
I'll tell you what McDonald's crushes everybody else at is kids meals.
Yeah.
Because I like and I love. Listen, I'm a Chick-fil-A. I work there. I love Chick-fil-A, but their kids meal toys are trash. And you're like,
Books?
here's a book.
Yeah.
Here's a little adventure book. And then McDonald's is like, here's an adventure.
to get my kid to
that like shoots fire.
trying to get my
Which
kid.
is part of their strategy. So their strategy
100%
is you
their
get
You think you're
fans
better
as
than me,
kids and you
Chick-fil-A?
keep
Trying
them
to
for life,
educate
even
my
if your
kid?
food's not good later.
My kids love
Get outta
having
here.
meal toys. We were so bad for a season there. We were so I don't
What's
know.
happening
They're having a whole conversation. It's fine.
You think you're better than me, Chick-fil-A?
You're better than me.
Give my kid books. Trying to get him to read.
We'll take this outside, Chick-fil-A.
Y'all, Dustin started prepared his menu.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I'm
even in
putting-
order.
I'm putting-
He's
don't
already-
don't
he's
mind me.
mobile
I'm
ordering.
putting in my mobile order.
He's mobile ordering.
Like there's 9 pieces. I'm going to eat 2 of those.
Yeah. That guy looks so sad that you're here, though.
So,
Look at
fun
him.
fact about McDonald's and the Happy Meals you mentioned: McDonald's is the single largest toy distributor in the world
Good Lord.
of anybody
Are they a toy distributor?
who serves
happens to
food.
make-
Apparently,
to make
maybe.
food.
Apparently, maybe. Do we need to open a branding shop for restaurants?
I think
Because
so.
I think we're
I
on to
think
something.
so.
What about best fast food dessert?
Ooh, hands down, Oreo McFlurry. There is no
I thought you were about to say
competition.
Blizzard, and I was
Me
like,
too.
oh,
I
good
was like,
callback.
because
Yeah.
someone,
McFlurry.
a lot of people in America would agree with
A
that.
lot of people would agree.
Yeah.
Fast food dessert.
Any fast food
Yeah.
dessert?
R.I.P. to the Choco Taco.
You said you don't eat a meal without dessert, so what's the best?
Well, it just depends. If I'm at Chick-fil-A,
I
would get an ice cream cone if it's made appropriately, and that's very important. I know how to make the ice cream cone.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
there was
supposed to be
one.
a certain height. So if
Really?
when you get the
We
cone,
just lost our
Do they have little
producer.
rulers back
Fell
there?
off her
yeah,
couch.
when you come down, when you right, starts filling up, hits the bottom. Now,
You
the
start
thing
seeing the
with
fat
making
rolls.
a good cone, look, can I just tell you guys the secret? Real
Yeah, come
quick?
on, bring it.
If you're ever out there and making your own
A lot
cone,
of people are watching,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it might not be a secret.
here's what it is. You pull down, you get that bottom full, and then when it hits, you just move but you got to keep pressure up.
Yeah.
Because that keeps it tight. And then you bring that cone, bring that cone, boom.
Yeah.
And when you pull off, you got
Right.
that perfect tip.
What are we talking about?
Make an ice cream cone, man.
Sounds great.
Anyways, it's supposed to be five whips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hand me the cone.
Whip it.
There's some Chick-fil-A's now that are dropping 3, dropping 2.
Blasphemous.
Get out of my face.
I'm just,
Get out of my face
I
about
need
it.
to talk about something else.
I don't even know what to say.
My favorite dessert fast food. So I love the good old school McDonald's Sundae. It's just vanilla
yeah,
ice
yeah,
cream
yeah,
and
yeah.
chocolate. It's really good.
It is good. It is
Okay.
good.
Anything?
Gotta have
I'm a
nuts, though.
milkshake guy though.
They don't do the nuts anymore.
So they don't, but that's okay. But
they're
I would
Captain
have to
D's.
say it's going to be a malt.
Captain D's.
Maybe they're
It's going to be some kind of malt from Culver's.
Ooh.
I'm a milkshake guy,
Yeah.
and it's so good.
I don't know.
Johnny,
I've been waiting for that joke the whole time.
I don't know.
We
I'm
missed
trying to
it.
keep my
We
mind right
completely missed
today.
it. We're talking about ice cream, and we missed something. Dun, 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 dun. I just.
He says, I'm standing there. He says, get a load of there. Wait a second. He says.
Oh, man. I love Chris Farley impersonation. Oh, man.
Wait a second.
He's talking about how there wasn't,
Get this, right?
there wasn't a topping on the Sundaes.
I just want everyone listening to know. Sometimes
my only goal was to break into this.
this is a serious moment.
I cut him right in half.
At some point in your life, as I stare into camera one, at some point in your life, you're gonna have a friend who says, "I need to laugh out loud today," and this is what we bring them. This is what we bring.
This is what EA is all about.
We're serving up joy.
I hope you can rap there. That was the best joke of the whole review. I mean,
I
that's
hope
the
we
one
caught
right
it,
there.
'cause Johnny and
I'm gonna
I
write
didn't.
that down. That's so good.
I thought that's what you were alluding to.
100% it was.
Oh,
it.
okay,
I just
good.
needed somebody to catch it, and you
Say
did.
it. Good.
And to watch you catch it and go, oh man, just to catch everybody up to speed. Sorry. Sundaes at McDonald's. He was
Hot
just
fudge.
Saying there was a topping that was missing.
Hot fudge.
From that
Go
Sunday.
back and
night.
watch it. Yeah. You got
So,
keep
keep
control.
going.
I don't
You were
know.
talking about Sundays,
talking about hot
hot
fudge.
fudge, and
Oh, I said for me, it's gonna be a Culver's shake of some kind.
ooh, I like that. Yeah, I like
I'm a
Culver
milkshake
shakes.
guy.
I might have to cut that whole part out. Just cut
You might.
this moment right here. That was unreal.
No.
I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. I'm so glad that happened. All right. Woo, Johnny, get us back on track, man.
Yeah.
My favorite part is when you tried to come back.
He says, I wasn't ready.
Get this. Wait a second. Get this. I'm
gonna-
standing there, right? I'm standing there. He's there. Wait a minute. I'm standing there. Get this right. He says,
man.
it says to the guy. He says,
God, I missed him on SNL so much. Oh, y'all remember that Chris Farley bit on SNL?
With the frog meme right now.
What's that now?
I'm
I'm free. I am fit. I did 3/4 of an energy drink right now. And I gotta stop doing this before episodes, man. We lose it. All right, keep going. Johnny B, what do you got, man? Let me bring it back in.
More energy.
Yeah,
drinks for
I
him.
mean, I got the Oreo McFlurry is sneaky good.
You're bringing it home. Bring it home, buddy.
That's fine.
But if I'm getting fancy, I'm gonna get a caramel sundae
Come on.
with a hot apple pie
a
a la mode.
Is caramel the same as caramel?
Yeah, in the south. Yeah,
just checking.
here in Douglasville.
That is a real pinkies out move.
CARAMEL.
It's bougie. I'm not saying I'm
Caramel.
bougie.
You guys say caramel?
I say caramel.
You say
Caramel.
caramel?
Well, there's an A between the R and the M.
I heard
Caramel.
that. I heard that once.
Caramel. What do you guys saw?
Well,
You
if
guys-
it's
you guys
Car-
say
Carmel's in Indiana. There's a town.
Caramel's
Caramel.
also in the Bible.
Mount Carmel?
Yeah.
car-
I mispronounce caramel. I say caramel. Always have.
you always so. But what's the correct pronunciation?
Caramel.
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 Car-
It's French.
Yeah,
Caramel.
I think it's caramel actually, but
Creme brulee. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I love a good a la mode. All right, Dustin.
I don't even have an answer. He took mine.
But
Easy
if
one.
I can,
So
if I can get to
Sunday no nuts.
froyo, I'm getting
Well,
to froyo.
no, it's got to be with the. It's got to be the. I got to throw back 20 years ago McDonald's Sunday.
It was so good though, right? So simple.
It was the best.
So
it was
good.
so simple. It was the best thing. It was on a
They
dollar
loaded
menu.
with fudge.
Yeah, it was a
They've
dollar.
really.
Loaded
I don't know if
literally
you
a
got
buck.
one lately. They've shrunk it. It is not. It's not the size it used to be.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's not the size it used to be.
It has shrinkage. Yeah, I don't know.
that's
It's probably
Conspiracy.
I mean,
we're
it's probably-
circling back.
it's probably gonna have to be ice cream. If I think about it.
We've lost our producer, our host, and pretty soon it's just going to be Johnny me talking about Taco Bell to the camera. I mean, that's pretty much that's pretty close to where we're at.
I can't.
Here's what you do. Wait, you go there. You go in. You get out of the car. You shut the door.
Yeah.
You go inside. Wait, hang on for it. You go up to the front. You ask for someone who works there. Then you order. Wait, what do you order? That's a great question. I'm going to tell you right after the break.
Right after the break.
That's how Johnny would do it.
And
That's
we're back.
great.
So we'll just pivot.
Yeah, I love it. Listen, desserts are great.
What's the
I'll tell you-
top-rated fast?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Let me say this: I never heard of a dilly bar until I met Dustin.
Dilly bar is fantastic.
good.
And
So good.
man, that thing
That's a
is
staple.
so good
Yeah.
at the DQ.
Yeah, it's really good.
So good.
Growing
Dilly
up,
Dilly.
though, they used to put
Have
the
you
ice
never heard of a
cream.
dilly bar? What's the matter with you?
He's heard of it.
Yeah,
He's heard of it.
Willy Dilly.
Blue Tree's heard of it.
He's heard of it. Look at him.
Yeah, Blue Tree's heard of it.
Did y'all ever get the ice cream in
He
the baseball hats from
That's-
Dairy Queen?
Oh no,
They did him at Dairy Queen?
Yeah, Dairy Queen
I
used to
do
do
at
the
the
little,
baseball game.
the little
Baseball
bit.
game,
Yeah,
Dippin' Dots ice cream. Come
Dairy
on.
Queen used to do throughout the season, and each week or
amazing.
so was a different
can't wait for
team,
helmet nachos
and you try to
Sunday.
collect them all. It was amazing.
I need to do another helmet so I can get mine out of my office. Then I have two helmets. I can give one to each. Go, and I have three kids now. Nope, never mind.
Yeah, we're back. We're back in the private conversation. So hang on, everybody. Hang on, everybody. We got to
Welcome
work
back
out
to
some
the show.
details tomorrow night.
Caleb, what do you got?
You know, the good thing is when you don't need the boring facts because we're talking about whatever y'all
Man,
been
we're
talking
just
about.
going. I want to figure out this microphone.
We'll go
in the next
rapid
couple weeks.
fire.
Oh, I love
What's
it.
the matter with you?
Top-rated fast food
I don't
chain in
remember.
America that is highest customer satisfaction.
Chick-fil-A.
Not even close. They win 34 states. That's amazing.
They're so
Top-rated burger
they're
chain in
so
America.
good.
Wait, did you say the
Yeah, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. It's not even
Oh,
close.
She said
Chick-fil-A.
34
34
states.
states.
right? But when you said not even close, I thought you meant his answer was not
Oh,
close.
no.
Like it wasn't
Chick-fil-A.
even a close competition.
And it's not even close. Comma.
What was their
I heard
percentage?
you.
Like 96?
Sentences are hard.
It doesn't say the percentage. It just says in 34 states, people rate them higher than any other restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it.
Okay.
Top-rated burger chain. This
Hardee's.
is an interesting one.
I'd
Wendy's.
say Hardee's.
The number
In-N-Out.
one answer in the United States is actually Five Guys.
Oh.
But in any state
No
where
drive-thru.
there is an In-N-Out, In-N-Out is not only the most popular burger restaurant, it's the most popular fast food restaurant, period.
I gotta
In-N-Out
shout out
owns
Whataburger.
its
So
market.
good.
Gotta shout out Whataburger.
So good.
Yeah, Whataburger's great. We had it the other week. Twice, right?
Yeah.
What was the
There-
original Chick-fil-A mascot, boys?
A chicken.
There was a mascot before a cow.
A chicken.
You're correct. Wow. Good job.
Yeah.
He got eaten. They brought the cow.
Do you know who drew
do.
who drew Chick? I know you know who drew Chick-fil-A's logo.
Yes. Michael Jordan.
No,
That was what Jesus drew in the sand when
That's
he said,
100%
come on.
put
That
down the
is.
stone.
Come on, I knew it.
When they
That's right.
when they dusted away all the hieroglyphics and they said this is where he drew in the sand.
We have
It
covered
was
some
the
territory.
scribbling.
Yeah,
So-
we've really
Yeah.
gone all over the place.
Spelled Chick-fil-A.
There you go.
That's food
It's actually Pastor Louis Giglio's dad, who's an artist.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I drew the chicken.
Yep.
48% of soda fountains at fast food restaurants
Coca-Cola.
contain what?
Dr. Pepper.
Caffeine,
Gotta be Coke.
sugar.
48%. This is good.
Water.
48% of soda fountains
If it's water, I'm leaving.
at fast food restaurants contain what? Let me rephrase to contain traces of what?
Okay.
Boogers.
Feces.
Fecal bacteria.
Feces.
I'll have a water.
There it is.
I'll take a water.
Buy the bottle.
No, the
Ooh,
Coke.
I'm
I'll
I'm
take a
about to
bottle.
pop for that
sponsors
bottle.
for,
You had to pay the $2.
All right, we'll do a little name that fast food
in the game.
restaurant.
I've been in the game too long, man.
Little name
I've been
that
in the
fast
game
food
too
restaurant.
long.
Name that fast food
World's
restaurant.
largest toy distributor. I already told you.
McDonald's.
Yeah,
Mickey
McDonald's.
D's. What restaurant offers 38 million options for how to get your meal ordered? Prepared?
Burger King. Have it your way.
It's a good guess, but that's not the right answer.
Man,
Five Guys.
I've heard of this.
38 million. Five Guys is not correct.
Taco Bell, five things,
I
38
guessed what
million
you
ways.
did, not Taco Bell.
Man, I know this answer. I've heard it, but I don't know. Say it.
Subway.
Subway.
There's just so many
38.
toppings.
The artists.
First fast food restaurant
That's
to
my favorite thing
deliver.
about Subway.
Sandwich artist.
Johnny,
Sandwich
hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't realize my next one was funny
Oh.
until I thought
Until you
back
read
to
it
the
out
last
loud?
episode.
Okay. All right.
First fast food restaurant to allegedly deliver to outer space.
Ooh, I like the way you put that in there.
Well, they delivered to the firmament.
It's fake. It's fake news.
Delivered
to the
actually to a
firmament.
space station via a Russian rocket ship.
Yeah, in the
It was
firmament.
the restaurant.
That feels like something. That feels like something that McDonald's would do.
It does.
Pizza Hut for 1,000.
That's,
What
that's
restaurant?
impressive.
This is not aged well.
I wonder how much they paid. I wonder how much they paid to do that. How much you think Pizza Hut was like? Send our pizza up there.
It was like $1 million.
That's insane.
That's insane. And they had to create like a freezable, like a ready on the ready type
Yeah.
pizza. So, anyway.
What? I mean, that's insane.
What restaurant once offered a free meal to anyone named Jared?
Subway.
Subway.
No, but it is in honor of the Subway Jared. This is a
Really?
few years back.
Yeah, say a year before.
Didn't-
It's a few years back.
Didn't age well.
2008.
Man, I really hope it's not
2008.
Chuck E.
Jersey
Cheese.
Mike.
Our techie friends over at Domino's.
Ooh, look at him go. Tech,
No, that's great.
tech business.
Last one, you probably know this. What restaurant is so secretive with its menu and secret recipes that it has two different factories in the U.S.? One
I do know
factory
this
has half the ingredients, the other one has the other half. Nobody knows the full amount, and computers mix them
Yeah. I
to
do know
protect
that.
their
It's
secret
KFC.
sauce.
KFC is what I was going to say.
KFC. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, the original
You're
recipe.
kidding me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
amazing.
Original recipe.
I knew you'd like that, Johnny B. That's for you.
Finally, KFC is getting some props.
Yeah,
Much as
Chick-fil-A doesn't mix their stuff on site. All their stuff comes from a plant, but so nobody knows what's in
So it's
that
plant-based?
recipe.
No one knows. No one knows where the plant is. Either.
Is it really chicken?
That wasn't
It is really chicken, yeah.
I recreated the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich this past week from a recipe I found online, and I got to tell you,
Johnny loved his plant-based
terrible.
Pretty good.
so much. He
yeah, it's fine.
loved his-
He's the only one that gets it because he's the only one that eats that way.
Yeah,
Plants for me are just like that's what feeds the food that I eat.
it's true.
Circle
But yeah, it was very good. The pickle brine makes it.
Yeah.
The pickle brine makes it. And I was very picky about the pickle. Hey, see what I did there? About the pickles that I picked to use in the pickle brine.
Come on, Peter. Peter
pickles?
That was good.
Peter
Can you
Peter
do it?
Piper.
Can you guys do it?
Got to use
Peter
Clausen.
Piper.
Can you guys do it?
Pickle pepper.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pepper pickles. A peck of pepper pickles. Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pepper pickles, where's the peck of pepper pickles Peter
I
Piper
don't think
picked?
any of that was English.
Or you go the other order.
Hallelujah.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Just curious.
Yes, I love that. Hey, remind me to tell you a joke after the show.
I got you, buddy.
So, let me tell you a little bit. I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I work. I think
I
I'm
don't
a-
know what's going on
Did
there.
any of you work in a nobody worked in a fast food joint before?
No.
I thought you said it. You worked in
factory.
a fat suit before.
Fat suit. I'm like, well, I've been stuck in this one for a couple years.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Goodness gracious.
Johnny B, what about you, man?
You've been fat?
Yeah,
there-
man.
are
Have
there
I,
any
have I
pictures
told
of
you guys
fat
the
Johnny B?
sumo suit story? Have I told you guys that story before?
don't think so.
We rented sumo suits back in 2010.
That's where you ended up in the lake?
No. That's Ed Helms. We went into sumo suits back in 2010. We had a big student event, and and
For big kids? Sorry, just make the way you said it.
largely
Getting offensive.
Like
gathered.
heavy fat camp.
Largely
I
gathered.
don't know if it was like
student
heavyweight
event.
situation.
That's fair.
Bro,
So
such a good movie.
so this girl and my brother get into these sumo suits.
Normal weight.
And they don't wear the helmets. You're supposed to wear the helmets. We don't know why. We do now. So they don't wear the helmets, and they just run full steam, hit each other. Boom. She goes backwards. He doesn't. And so obviously she's very tiny. He's large. And she hits the back of her head. And we're like, uh-oh. And I walk over there, and it's a little bit of blood. And so my first instinct is to get her out of that suit because I don't want to pay for it. So we get her out of the suit. We have an emergency come. And listen, she still can't taste or smell anything
To this day.
to this day.
Wow.
Because
not-
Can we pull a
funny
picture of
at
her?
all.
No kidding.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
she
my
laughs
goodness.
about it. It's fine. It's
Okay,
a good time.
all right.
yeah.
You tell yourself that.
I had a dark joke there, but it's fine. I didn't feel like we were ready for it here yet. So I dropped the bit there, right there. Here it is right here. This is the one we got.
$51.20.
All white.
Is it?
It's an all white one.
You gotta love it.
Yeah.
We got
There
to
it
do.
is.
We got
Okay.
we got to do a podcast of that, right?
This is why you don't work there anymore.
I'm in.
You just got this seat right here.
Is inappropriate.
9,553 orders.
Oh my god.
That's the same dude, by the way.
This episode.
That is the
brought
same
to you
dude.
by Uncomfortability.
Hey, I'm talking about
Look at
8
this.
5-star reviews, y'all.
They couldn't even get 2 people to agree to wear this fat suit.
no.
They had to get the same guy in it twice.
He earned those $20.
Oh
Did he?
man. They just changed out his belt.
Lifetime
I hope he
warranty.
didn't have to put that on twice.
Okay.
Changed out
And
his
that
belt.
right.
guy. That's the same. It's the
Yeah.
same
It's
picture.
cropped in.
Is he holding hands with
It's
himself?
the same picture.
Yes, he sold it hands with himself.
No.
They just cropped out his hand on this one.
Oh, no
They
hands.
just cut it off.
Wow.
What is
Oh
happening?
my gosh. Anyway,
Wow. Well, yeah.
Look at us
I'll
go.
just say I worked at a Chick-fil-A for 3.5 years, and I know that a lot of restaurants are pretty nasty behind the scenes. That's probably the one restaurant after working there that I would continue to eat at.
Absolutely.
So good.
but you eat it more than just that one.
More than
Just Chick-fil-A.
so many places. It's fine. I don't ever think about it.
Just shut up.
We're all gonna
Just
die
shut up and
someday.
eat.
We're gonna die someday. Might as well be eating. Might as well die happy. All right.
Yep. Keep a lookout for EA.com. No, that's probably EA Sports.
Nice, brought EA Sports.
Emotional. What's it called? Emotional appetite.
I like In My
I
Fields
would say-
Food
I would say
it's
Incorporated.
It's
What
recorded.
come up with the name? In My Fields Food Incorporated?
In my feels.
In My Fields?
In my feels.
Is that
love
M
that.
period, I
IMF?
period,
You struggling with
feels?
You struggling with IMF?
or-
Send you a
In.
gift card right now.
It's in
In.
My Fields. Or
I'm sitting here trying to spell it.
how can we fit tater
Hurt my
tot
brain.
into this?
Wait, you're trying to fit tear tot into
Tater-
in my feels?
I don't know, like tater not? I don't know, like
Oh boy.
not
Let's go ahead
my
on and wrap
tater,
this up.
tater
Yeah.
not my day.
Chicken
I don't
fingers
know.
cooling.
Tater
Well,
tot for toys.
Did you order yet?
No,
You
I
better
didn't know
get
when
ready.
this crap was going to
Well,
be
let
over.
me just say, this has been quite the episode. Not what I expected it to be at
I'm
all.
going to be honest with you. I don't trust the mobile ordering system at Burger King. I'm going to old fashioned this thing and just pull right
They're
up.
not, they're not,
Good thing
Walk
is
up right
it's
to the
800
desk.
feet that
I'm going
way.
to go use that newfangled 2-way radio they got.
I'm gonna call the lady Darlin and get my order right.
That's exactly right.
Darling, I
Golly,
need some chicken
what a
fries.
day. Man, I am reeling from that laughter fit earlier. All right, well, it's been a
Captain
blast.
D's, please.
Next week, I think we're bringing back part 2
Sexy.
of Conspiracy
Oh,
Theories.
that's
Yeah,
it. Are we?
it's a rumor. We'll see.
We'll see. It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy.
With
Guess who
this
found out
guy?
next? No,
I'll
Caleb's
be out.
back out again.
Where you at? What country?
My big road division, Florida.
Florida.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
is-
That
that
is
a
another
different
country.
Different country.
Make sure you take
Yeah,
your
you
passport.
got passport.
You never
guns,
know what you might need down there.
all that stuff. Did you know they made a movie about Florida Man? Did y'all see
No.
that? There's a movie
Oh,
called Florida
yes,
Man.
I did see it. I had not seen it, but I did see it.
You know, the whole thing was like the headlines of Florida Man.
Yeah.
Something stupid or whatever. There's a movie about it.
It's
now.
just a comedy. I
I
like this
assume
guy
it is.
acting out all those headlines.
Probably.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I would love to
Well,
watch
is that the one with Willem Dafoe in it? Willem Dafoe was in something called
What did you
Florida
say? What's his
something.
first name?
Willem.
Ooh,
not
it
weird.
is Willem.
Yeah,
Willem.
Gosh, sometimes,
Vanilla effect,
sometimes
bro.
smart people sound so dumb.
Yeah.
Florida
I know
Man
you're
on
saying it right,
Netflix yet.
I don't know if it's right or not. That's just how it's spelled. But that might not be. I might be thinking of him in something else. I am sure I'm thinking of him in something else.
Florida Man TV series. That's what it is. It's not a movie. Yeah, there it is. Florida Man. On Netflix, April. Yeah, it's on Netflix now.
It's about Donald Trump. Oh, Donald Todd.
Wow.
Donald Trump. Florida Man. Gets stuck in a tanning bed. Runs for president.
Donald Todd is the created by.
Gets his gun stuck on a fish.
Comedy drama.
I don't see
into
Willem
it.
in there though.
No. There's some. He's
No
in.
Willem.
There's some
Guy named
Willem
Lex,
Dafoe, Florida something.
Willem.
Oh, it's out now on Netflix.
The Florida Project.
Yeah, yeah.
Watch
Yeah.
Came out.
See
Okay.
if there's a Florida
Alright.
Project.
Can we just talk about
And then
this?
I know we
Look,
gotta-
I know it
we
can't be
gotta
that expensive
close
to
it
film in
down.
Florida. Why did they film in Wilmington, North Carolina? Why did they film Florida Man
It's a little bit less.
in North Carolina?
It's a little bit more room to work and not so crowded with the.
Bojangles. That's what,
Florida
we didn't even talk about
things.
Bojangles.
Bojangles. What a
Circle
show.
back.
Gators again?
Circle
favorite.
back.
That's your
What'd you
favorite.
look
You
at?
haven't mentioned it in the hour and 20 minutes we've been talking.
I
You're
didn't have an
like,
opportunity.
that one's my favorite. Ooh,
But
love
listen,
it to
those
death.
Bowberry
It's not-
biscuits.
It's not.
Sweet
it's
Lord.
Not it's not for driving though. I mean, I will do it.
No.
I
If
will
you're
do
gonna
it.
do
But
if you're gonna do the Cajun filet with
here's-
pimento cheese,
Here's the
you
best
gotta
part.
sit.
Here's the best part. Where else can you get French fries with breakfast?
Listen, my
Heaven.
go-to order there is always number one: fries, no tater tots, of course.
No.
Get me that lemonade because they got a good pink
do they?
lemonade that
Okay.
comes with
I
it.
love their sweet tea.
And then I can't do their sweet tea; it's not good enough for me. And so, and then on the side during football season, they got the little football Bo-Berry biscuits instead of regular
Oh,
round
yeah,
ones.
they're shaped like little
and
footballs.
they put little lines and little football on
Yeah,
them.
Ray Finkles.
Love it.
Little Ray Finkles.
Yeah, little Ray Finkles. Little Ray Finkles, man.
So
missed
good.
the kick, man. He missed the kick.
Laces out.
Gosh,
That's
I
my favorite
love
part. Is they
Ace
serve
Ventura.
laces out.
I don't think we can close. I gotta know.
I don't think we can close
what is
either. We
your
have tried
least-
for like the last 20 minutes.
What is if there's one restaurant that you will not stop at unless it's the last place and you're starving? Like, what's the one fast food restaurant you will avoid at all costs?
Subway.
Church's Chicken.
Oh, that's
Disgusting.
An interesting choice. Yeah, I don't do Burger King. I can't do it.
Wendy's for me.
What?
Yeah.
We got beef with Dave?
We are done
What
here.
Dave do to you?
We are
not my
done
jam.
here.
I'll tell you what I loved about Wendy's growing up. When we would
The Biggie
when
bag?
we would
Like
get
a
out of-
Frosty?
I do
No,
like Frosties,
listen.
but I could find better food somewhere
when
else.
we
Baconator?
you can 100% find better.
I
food
will
somewhere
fight
else.
you over a baconator.
When we got out of church,
I
we
will
had
straight start a bar
we
fight.
had two restaurants to choose from. We had McDonald's
What is happening?
or Wendy's.
McDonald's or McDonald's?
And McDonald's. And my parents would decide on which one we're going to go to. They were across the street from each other.
That was a local chain.
When we would go to Wendy's, they released that nacho cheese sauce that went to fries.
Ooh.
Boom. Done. I'll go to Wendy's every day. McDonald's.
yeah.
There you go.
What do y'all call it? McDonald's.
Macca's.
Mick. They're more Rolling Stones fans.
All right.
Let's
I feel like it's a good place.
go get something to eat.
Didn't
Yeah.
mean to get us
Let's
off
go
track.
eat.
You're great. I love it. Yeah, I would avoid all the restaurants if I could.
Yeah,
We didn't even talk
Bojangles.
about Zaxby's today.
Come
man.
on.
Bojangles.
Oh,
There's
wow.
there's so
Good.
many places we missed today.
There's
We
so
gotta
many
come
good
back.
ones.
Raising
What we need to
Cane's.
do next time is we need to get
Zaxby's.
some food on this table.
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
Just
I
taste it.
can't. We can't do this again
All right,
without
when
food.
Caleb comes back,
Remember that
we'll
time
do
we had a
we'll do
whole key lime
we'll do
pie?
a tasting. We'll do a tasting of some
Fast
food. I'll let
food
Caleb
part.
decide
Fast
what we
food
do.
part deux
Yeah.
when he comes back.
Fast food. Never mind. I was going to say something.
With Willem Dafoe.
Willem,
With
I'll
Willem.
call Willem.
Good old
Beefy.
Willem.
See if Willem come out here and hang out with us. You know?
All right.
W.
Yeah. All right. Well, great, guys. Y'all are awesome. All right. We love you guys. See y'all next week on the Bingeworthy